welcome back to another video. Now, you may be wondering, Dan, why are you at a desk with a laptop? Here's why. Gather around, children. It is story time. Where to even begin? If you are online and you have ever looked into the care of your pet turtle, no matter the species, you've probably seen an infographic like this, or like this. And if you know what you're doing, you would know that, they're an okay general guide, but there's a lot that goes behind the scenes in those infographics. They're all made by one woman. Yeah, you know what? I'm over it. It's time. Now it's video time. Now it's video time because now the last button has been pushed and I've seen one too many people ask me questions. Dan, your video says this, but this infographic says this. And I was told, follow the infographic or my turtle will die. It's time to put an end to all of this with this video. So essentially, let me explain. There's this woman on Facebook, which is how all great stories start. And essentially what she's done is created like 1,000 Facebook groups for each individual species of turtle or tortoise. And you can always tell that they're hers because it'll be whatever owners worldwide. That is all run by the same. I don't want to get sued, so I don't know how I can say, screw it, I don't care. And so she's just spreading so much misinformation that this warrants its own video. Now, I've kept my mouth shut for however long up until now because, it just wasn't worth it. I don't want to give any more publicity to any of these people, but, the last button has been pushed. And so yeah, I need to explain again. Basically, she has all of these groups, right? All of these Facebook groups with thousands of members in each one of people just trying to learn what is best for their turtle or tortoise, like you and me. That's why we've come to this channel. But what she's done is created a dictatorship, and it's just absolute insanity. Essentially, if you disagree with anything that her or her little group of crony moderators say, you get banned immediately. Iron fist. The issue is that not all of their information is correct, and so anytime that you try to question the higher power, you are banned. And so this is where the problem comes. People think that they're gonna do something wrong, and they fearmonger. They basically say, if you don't do this, your turtle will die. And so it's a problem, especially because they are reaching out to thousands of people and making these little infographics that are not entirely accurate. And if you say anything about it, straight to jail, right to jail.
This kind of behavior is never tolerated in Boracua. Journalists, we have a special jail for journalists. You're stealing, right to jail. Driving too fast, jail. Slow, jail. You undercook fish, believe it or not, jail. You overcook chicken, also jail. Undercook, overcook. We have the best patients in the world because of jail.
So rather than just go through and express all of the fallacies and what's wrong with it like a normal sentient human being, I'm gonna create a fake Facebook profile of me when I was a lot younger, pretend to be someone that's young getting into turtles, and pull out all of the fake and misinformation that they're putting out there and put it all into this video. Basically, we're going undercover. Or so that was the plan. Hello, turtle nerds. Dan from a day and a half later. So essentially, between the time of that video, that last clip, and now, I put on my Instagram, hey guys, if you've ever been banned from one of these groups, let me know why. I'm gonna compile them into the video. We'll all have a laugh about it. And sure enough, plenty of people message me just really funny, ridiculous reasons that they got banned. But then I got a message, this one right here. And so that was fine. Let me check what the messages actually say so I can be more accurate. Oh yeah, so reported to the Facebook, YouTube, whatever, to the local authorities. I'm like, you're telling the police that someone put on their Instagram story that they're compiling, I don't understand. You're gonna call the police and then threaten to sue me for that? I think that's a little excessive. So yeah, like I said, kind of excessive. Basically the point that I wanted to make over these videos is just not trust one source, including me. Don't just trust me. I have some very, very close friends. And so one particular topic, I don't feed veggies to my terrapins. I think it's unnecessary. In the wild, they don't really eat vegetables or any plant material. One of my really good breeder friends, she does. She's like, I feed them lettuce all the time and they eat it. Okay, agree to disagree. I mean, I don't think so. You do. Your terrapins are healthy, mine are healthy. And we move on and have a day. We don't get ostracized and banned and criticized and told that our terrapins are going to die of mineral deficiencies because they're not eating romaine lettuce for 40% of their diet or whatever. So that was like the main point that I was trying to make on like this video, was to make sure that like how do I put it? Question everything. Question my videos. Question these infographics. Question the research. I mean, it's peer-reviewed research. It's why journals, there's a bug, there's a mosquito that keeps trying to bite me. I mean, there's a reason that scientific journals are peer-reviewed, because you need other people to question your work rather than just blindly accept it. We had a little discussion, then we were done, and then I get another message that says, I'm sending it all to a lawyer and I'm suing you. I was like, you're suing me because I said that your turtle information is wrong. So I block people now. It's a beautiful thing. Or like, oh, whatever. There's some not very good people in the turtle community, in the turtle world, that we have to be careful about. And I have learned to block them. I don't want to see it. I don't care. You're a bad person. I don't even want to bother. So like, people like this have not warranted their own video, I think, until now. Things might be changing a little bit. But I don't know, I also don't like to just like oust negativity, but I think that it's important that we talk about things when people are doing like awful things, or price gouging, or whatever it may be, or just very shady, unethical practices. I think it's important to talk about it. So that's why I made this video. That's why I might make some future videos. And yeah, it's just to highlight the importance of getting your information from everywhere. And then, I mean, I thought it was gonna be fun. It was gonna be like, haha, undercover, but like, there's nothing personal. I don't care. It's just, I think some of the information's wrong. And this is certainly not to say, part of the reason that I haven't said anything is because it's a good general guide. Absolutely. The problem comes from the fear mongering and being told you have to do it this way, otherwise your turtle's going to die. That's where I have an issue. And I got one message from a friend of mine, and she's like, my map turtle, I don't feed him greens, like, and I'm so scared, like, is he gonna die? I was like, no, who said that? Like, that's where the problems come in. Most of that information's correct. I will see most of it is correct. I think I've used one of them in one of my previous videos even. The problem comes from the fear mongering. That's no bueno. And not allowing a discussion or a discourse. Anyway, so all that stuff out of the way, let's take a look at some of the reasons that my friends have been banned. So here's the one that started it all. I was told my turtle's gonna die because he didn't eat enough veggies. Yeah. No, not gonna die. Removed from the turtle group because I wouldn't shut up when I was repeatedly told, that feeding tomatoes to a Russian tortoise would kill them, and because it's nightshade. That's funny. You can feed tomatoes like sparingly, but yeah, it's not gonna kill them. Let's keep looking. Used to be a moderator there, enforce the posters or perish. So Carl, there's this guy, he is a state herpetologist, literally wrote a book on box turtles and he was banned. That's funny. Yeah, one of my buddies just laughing. So this is Greg's Turtle Haven. He says, he gave me permission to share this. The biggest issue is that the care sheets are like across the board, like this is what you have to do, and that's not always correct. Also, yeah, carrot soaks, that's not a thing. That does not exist. It's not been proven to do anything. If it works for you, great. Let's keep going. So the reason that I said that map turtle doesn't eat greens is because they primarily eat carnivorous diets, kind of like terrapins in the wild. Banned for mentioning that sand was an okay substrate and that it's okay to cohabitate terrapins. You can cohabitate terrapins with enough space. Terrapins are more friendly than most other species, and sand usually doesn't cause impaction. Sand is actually one of the safer substrates, in my opinion. Passes right through. Just because you're an admin doesn't mean you're right. That'll get you banned. Ritter sliders need 50-50 protein and veggie. I love this. I love this. Banned for keeping turtles outside during winter. I live in South Florida. That's funny. Tannins being toxic. And if you let driftwood tint it, it will kill your turtle. Quote, the concentration of tannins in a tank is not the same as in the wild. Yeah, like he says, I have tannins in my baby spotted turtle tank. They're good. They're actually beneficial for your animal, let alone gonna kill them. No. Banned for holding a turtle by the carapace because it hurts them. Explained why not, or why they disagreed. Banned later that night. Banned from a box turtle group because they said box turtles are not aquatic. Actually, so what people will do is raise hatchling box turtles in like a 1/4 inch of water to ensure that they get the right humidity, and it leads to this perfect, beautiful, smooth growth. It's what like all of the major mainstream box turtle keepers do for their hatchlings. Usually they raise them in an aquatic, semi-aquatic environment with just like a little bit of water. It's what I did for Otis, my box turtle. He had like flaring up at the sides until I put him in a little bit of water, and then he was doing great. Also, Florida box turtles are proven to be more aquatic than previously thought. Jordan Danini of like South something Florida research project. He's just a cool guy and he's doing some very interesting research. Muted for giving dangerous advice as a wildlife rehabilitator. Someone that worked in an exotic, that's funny. And if you source outside the group, you get banned. So yeah, just having a laugh at some of the funny stuff that, you know, most people find is commonplace, like tannins are beneficial, but they're like, no, it's poison. It's just funny. It's a joke. It's a joke. I think that's everything. All right, yep, that's all of them. So some very interesting reasons that people have gotten banned. Also, for transparency purposes, I do run a Diamondback Terrapin like Facebook group, but it's not like me trying to say don't go to hers to come to mine, because it's just like a close group of some friends of mine and we don't want more members. It's more people to deal with and then more things that we have to work on and like approve posts and listen to them little froggies. And posts we have to approve. Basically, it's just more work. So like, it's not at all like, come join my freaking group, because I don't care. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Comment down below why you were banned from the groups. Let me know if you like this style of video or if you think I should just stick to normal vlogs and not stuff like this. And I'll see y'all in the next one.